training module on visual impairment.
The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. This is a quote from Helen Keller, who was the first deafblind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. In an effort to understand and be inclusive towards persons with disabilities, let us know about visual impairment. These are some examples of vision impairment. Vision impairment or blindness can result from multiple factors. Types of blindness can also range from no vision at all to seeing shapes. Some types can be prevented or cured, but other types can't be treated. While the legal definition of visual impairment could be either about being blind with correction field of vision of 20 by 200 or less, the educational definition talks about the ability to read using available sight, either with the help of braille scripting or with enlargement of the print. It is important to know that most people with visual impairments can actually see. Home to over a third of the world's visually impaired population, blind in our country face a challenge at every step of life. From simple mobility to education and employment, impairment, IIT Bombay, in the section ahead with videos and infographics.
I have written this description. Within each of these scenarios, we will go through a learning by doing activity where we will engage in thinking about actions to be taken ahead. This is the first scenario.
Oh no, there are too many vehicles on the road. Hey, hi, could you please help me to cross the road? I am already late for my chemistry class.
Yes. I don't know how to navigate him, how to help my friend who has difficulty with vision. He might miss his class.
Blind people can be perfectly capable of walking by themselves. However, there are times we need to help them. Always ask first before offering assistance. To start walking with a blind person, place the back of your hand on the back of the blind person's hand.
This is the second scenario.
In this scenario, instructor is discussing about projects related to some subject.
I hope you enjoyed your lesson. It's project time.
Sir, what will be the topic of the project?
Well, this time I want you to choose the topic.
Okay sir, thanks. I prefer the front seat. Let's have a reflection spot. In what ways has the instructor made her by her name? So, the correct answer is all of the above. Teacher or is more comfortable in the class.
This is a scenario 3.
In this scenario, instructor is discussing about projects related to some subject.
I hope you enjoyed your lesson. It's project time.
Sir, what will be the topic of the project?
Well, this time I want you to choose the topic among yourself. Roshni, please have a seat. I'm forming the groups for the project.
Sorry sir for being late.
It's totally fine. Feel free to sit at any place you are comfortable.
Okay sir, thanks. I prefer the front seat. Let's have a reflection spot. In what ways exercise your mind? If you were in place of Ravi, what would you have done? Option A, just update Roshni about project status. Option B, ask Roshni to tell how she group project.
Sir, we have already started.
You can join us now. I will give you brief of project. Thanks, I'm eager to contribute. I'm excellent at taking notes which will help us to get organized. I have observed that you also. It's time to exercise your mind. How of visual. So, the correct answer is all of the above. In benefits of including visually impaired student learning environment, option D, all of the above. Visually challenged student in learning process, these are the benefits which we can get in an inclusive classroom. Thank you.
First question, and this is the second question, and then they can fill it out over here. Watch these videos here only. You can fill it out over here. And then submit. They can view their scores to this. They get the feedback as the correct answer as well as the feedback. Similarly, for a correct answer given, they get the feedback as the right answer scenario. So they may be able to view that also. Going to the additional resources. So that's almost all.